Namaskar friends. My name is Tarun Tiwari. I am president of Jeho Foundation and host of this beautiful show, Let's Spread Positivity. Today we have very special guest. Friends, it's all about life. It's all about betterment of life. Today we have very passionate, helping and kind-hearted woman with us from New Zealand. She she is a life coach. She is a business coach. She is also emotional intelligence coach, and she is a successful woman entrepreneur in Africa. Please welcome Mrs. Kamles Genji.
Namaste.
Namaste, madam. Kamlesh Genji is a motivational speaker, NLP business coach with international experience, and educationist, customer relationship management, brand management, international business leader, emotional intelligence, and yoga meditation coach. Originally from Delhi, India, she is passionate about youth and women empowerment and climate change. She has, worked across the globe with over 1600 of hours of training and seminar for NLP business coaching, emotional intelligence, corporate skills, and many more things. So please welcome कमलेश जी. कमलेश जी, आपका बहुत बहुत स्वागत है.
Thank you.
So as you know, madam, this campaign, Let's Spread Positivity, where champions, leaders, great leaders like you come and share their journey, life learnings and story. So before we start, I just want to request you to please introduce yourself to our audience.
Tarunji, I'm from Delhi. Basically, I'm from born and brought up in Delhi. And I'm from, actually, I'm an educationist from teaching field. You won't believe, from the beginning, I never wanted to become a teacher. But then I find that I'm more, more inclined into empowering people. I find that in a small way, when I was in office, I was in college, we used to empower and help each other. Like,
Wow.
I'm saying that, like, even if you empower one person a day, that goes into a long way, involving the whole community.
And madam, I want to interrupt you with my one line. Teaching is the one profession that can create all other professions. So
Yes.
it's a great thing actually.
Yeah, so initially I thought that's not my cup of tea. But then when I found that, and then when somebody needs something and we are all there, and at least empower one person in your own, immediate surrounding, whether it can be neighbor, it can be your friends or anybody. So at the end of the day, I went into fully into these, coaching trainings. And when we moved from Delhi to Gulf, almost 20 years we were in Gulf, Dubai, Kuwait, Qatar, all these countries, almost 7 countries I have stayed. All these countries my husband keeps getting transferred, and you won't believe, moving from one place when you almost settled and then you move on to another place. It's really a challenge for anybody.
Very much
And
challenging.
you don't like to. And here, when you say that spread positivity, one thing I want to tell you, Tarun, that any country we went, the time we landed there, from that day onward, we start loving the country. That is the way of thinking positive.
Great.
I believe that wherever you go, wherever I have gone, uh, you must appreciate the country where you live. You
Yes.
must appreciate the food, the kind of things, support you're getting from the country, whichever country you are. And the day you start loving, you start feeling that everything is so positive. You will not find any fault in any of the things, because all the whole system of the country, if I start loving it, I will be trying to modify myself, and in the process I will also motivate others. So it is the complete environment, and it starts with me. if I start thinking positive, the time I land at a country, it spreads, the positivity spreads. And that is what I have been doing it all these now almost 25 years we are outside India. And all these 20 to 25 years, this is one thing I have been always following up, that whichever country I go, the time I land, I respect the country culture, respect and love, find positivity, and find the resources and the skills where I can contribute. Because I know the thing I've been doing some work in the new country that won't be possible. So I should not start finding fault. I should think that where I can contribute. And that is how my whole this journey through, from education to training to yoga and mentoring, and from children to adult, and then getting into the corporate world, wherein I'm not dealing with small children anymore. I'm dealing with adults who are so they're all educated, they're all well to do, they are all high class, but at the same time there are awareness sometimes I feel is less.
Yes.
And again, how it is less, why it is less. Sometimes you are overconfident, sometimes you are full of confidence, and sometimes you start finding fault unnecessarily, and it keeps spreading it. So my whole aim is to even give this only, that you start with me. If I'm positive, everybody's positive.
That's great.
That's how the whole life is. Now I'm in Lagos. I'm into recruitment, placement, trainings, development, mentoring, and coaching. And I'm into meditation coach. I have my own YouTube channel where I have all those meditation, which makes you positive and feel good factor you will have. And these days, what I find that the mental health cases are a lot, and they're rising because of the negativity. And those meditation helps you to stay positive and do. This is what I do.
Wow, that's really great. And you just had a word about your YouTube channel. So just, can we have a look of that?
Yes, please.
This will be really informative for many.
Yes, thank you. Dare to say I'm remarkable? Do you dare to say I'm the best? If you say and you know, then you really must show. And say with me, I'm remarkable. Yes, dear friends, I'm the best. I'm remarkable. Are you remarkable? Are you the best? Do you take care of yourself? Do you love yourself? Do you appreciate yourself? Do you recognize your qualities? This is Kamlesh with you. I'm if you like it. I'm here to talk about the self-esteem and boosting your self-confidence. So, dear friends, from today, right now, this minute, stop finding fault in yourself and start appreciating yourself. Start recognizing your qualities. Stand in front of the mirror and say at least 10 good things about you, and smile and repeat throughout the day to boost your self-confidence and self-esteem. So, dear friends, are you ready to say with me, I'm the best, I'm remarkable? Do write me your comments and tell me about your uniqueness, your qualities. I'm the best, I'm remarkable,
Wow.
and your qualities.
This is short and sweet and very, inspiring thing, and exercise also to do.
Yes.
That's really great. Madam, as you are a life coach, and I think life coach is someone who, professionally trained to encourage, to help people for maximizing their potential to,
Yes.
reach your desired result. This is the ultimate goal.
Yes.
Virat Kohli is there. All sportsmen, Virat Kohli, Sachin Tendulkar, all they are champion because of their coaches. So
Yes, correct.
coach is
Very
very
true.
important.
Yeah.
Coach, I think your coach is very important. Whatever you are doing, your
Hmm.
mentor or your coach is, playing play very big and very big role. So
Of course. Yeah.
could you please tell us more about this life coaching and business coaching, and what exactly comes in this, and how people get benefit of it?
Life coaching, I would say that the person, somebody is a person, somebody comes to me, they finding difficult to, finding difficult to lead his life, whether it is monetary, he's lost his job, now the pandemic time, you must have seen that many of the people have lost their job, and there are so many downsizing of the company has happened. Many of them do not have managed their normal life with the children. Such things, when it happens, people get depressed. They have a lot of negativity comes into them. Then when they comes to me that they want to, they are not feeling good about it, they're not happy about their life, they start finding the fault, not only finding fault in themselves, they also start finding fault in others. First of all in them, then others, and then the whole environment, the whole government, the whole country, the whole world, they start finding fault everywhere. So,
Yes,
see, finding fault is infectious, trust me. You start from today, the more you repeat, more you get. So, they keep on repeating the same thing. It is something like, somebody has told you something once, you repeat it 100 times. So, when you say repeat 100 times, your body has already acknowledged that you have this quality. And more you repeat, and you find that you become like a negative person. So negativity starts from one thing and then it leads to more. So life coaching means then I teach them how to be positive, how to start finding uh, positive thoughts in their own daily life, and how to find the good things in their life. So one thing is there which I tell them, that the start counting your blessings. Start counting what you have instead of what you do not have.
do not have. Wow, that's really good thing.
So start focusing on what you have. You have complete 100% correct body, hand, legs, mouth, nails, oars, everything. You are able to see everything. You are able to enjoy the life. I mean, you're eating, sleeping, enjoying. You have your house on you. You have your food on your plate.
Yes,
That is the thing you have to be really grateful for. The first thing is start feeling grateful and start recognizing what you have. And once you start recognizing, once you say gratitude on that, you start finding that around you is getting positive. And from there, the life gets better and better and better.
wow,
See what happens, that what I have, I don't enjoy. What I don't have, I keep looking there. And what I have, that also I don't know. So that is a life coaching. So
yes,
basically, I change their attitude of looking at the things. Instead of looking at the closed door, start finding the open door next to it. So this is life coaching. And
uh,
when you said the business coaching, sorry,
yes, yes,
when you asked me the business coaching is where I teach them how to bring business, how to read the mind of the customer, how to read the market, and how to penetrate. Again, that is also, in that also it is important to think positive. And if I think that what benefits my customer, what benefits my employee have, overall what benefit I am contributing to the society, that's the business coaching. I
okay,
believe if I connect my goal of business to the society goal, so then it is not my business. It is, I would say, God,
God,
which is there to guide you.
wow, that's really great. And somewhere I read this one line. I just want to tell and discuss more about this. The greatest thing in life don't come easy.
Yes.
Do you believe in this?
No, I believe it comes easy.
So how we want to know how?
Greatest things always comes easy. It depends. It's again subjective. Now, if you feel that, uh, take my example. Like I always wanted to be a trainer. I always wanted to be a coach. It is not today. It's been a dream all through. But even if I was standing in front of small children and coaching them, that was great for me. That was the great achievement for me. Even if in my first session there were only 5 students, that was the most happiest moment, the greatest moment of my life, because that was my stepping stone.
Stepping stone, right?
So you think what is greatest in your life, that is the stepping stone or nothing. Even if you are just teaching your own son, teaching your own children, and
Yes.
you want to become a teacher, that is the greatest movement, that you are giving them the best and they will give the best to the society. So it is not difficult. It's very easy. It's just a changing of your attitude and thinking positivity. That's it.
Uh, uh, Kamlesh, madam, you are also NLP certified coach. NLP
Yes,
means Neuro Linguistic Programming.
correct.
What is this? What is this exactly? What is this?
Neuro-linguistic programming. Neuro means neurons. Neurons. We have neurons in our brain. See, we have conscious and subconscious mind, right?
Yes.
We have conscious, we have subconscious mind. Now, in subconscious mind, we have neurons and millions of neurons, and they communicate with billions of cells in our body. So communication pass through neurons to the cells, and that's how our body works. So control is here. So everything, whatever you do, it comes, and especially with the language. Now the linguistic is nothing but language we use, and the pattern, the body language, the communication, everything comes into the linguistic. So neuro
Okay.
linguistic programming means whatever programs are stored in my memory, I behave the same way. Now, when the child takes birth,
Right.
his neurons are completely empty. There's no program in that. As
Yes.
start parenting starts, and whatever you say, whatever you see, child comes with no language.
Yes. Where?
How
Yes.
come? How come after a 1 year or 2 year, child starts speaking the parent language without even teaching him a grammar or anything? Nothing. He learns it
Yes.
on its own because his neurons are listening, processing the program, and then it is giving him back.
So we have to choose. We have to decide to listen good thing.
Yes.
Wow.
See, if
That's
your parents are saying that you are good for nothing, you are useless, you cannot manage anything, even this also you cannot do, you won't believe those words will
negative
get
mind.
print into his mind, and he will continues repeating it to somebody else. When he become adult, he will be a negative person. From the day you start saying child to no, 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 it's like that. So you won't believe the baby when it takes birth, it first word it learns no. You know
No.
why? Because we are saying when it cry, no, no cry. You always start with no.
Yes.
You observe the parent, you can easily see they are starting with no, don't
No.
cry, no cry, no, no pick up, no, 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 no. It is not with yes, yes, nothing. So the first word the human being is learning more or less. Of course, mom and dad is a different thing that they use it, but
Yes.
to behavior side they use no, more of a no rather than yes. So the negativity is a part of our body and the life of it. It depends how much we have seen it, how much in our program it is there, from the programmed in our mind from the childhood, and start looking at that thing. So it depends what kind of a person you are. Some people you feel, for example, if you see a salesman comes to you, gives something to you. If there are 5 people sitting there, out of 5, 3 will be negative or 2 will be negative, 3 will be positive. Some will say, no, 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 it's very good. Some say, no, no, it's useless, just let him go. So
Yes.
it depends on the programming that person has gone through in his life. And how much ever you want, it is difficult to change, but you can change. So these skills can be developed, positive things can be developed. You have to do a continuous efforts towards it. And you can develop at any age,
At any
you know.
age.
Yes. And
Wow. That.
Tarunji, you will be very surprised to know that we have all the control. We have the power to choose.
Yes.
Nobody else, only you and me. I taking responsibility. I have the power to change and I can do it.
This is the main thing.
Yes. See, what I see these days, people are getting, social media has become very
Yes,
powerful.
yes.
And
Toxic also.
uh,
Toxic these
I know
days.
it used to be when it came initially, we were liking it because it was making us, more informed. But of
Yes,
late, it becomes like more toxic, and it becomes like, unnecessary information which is not needed. Wrong information is passing on. People are just spreading things without even getting into it knowingly. They are becoming part of negative campaign without even being aware of it.
yes, yes, yes. I request you to please, mm, mm, I would, I mean, I really appreciate if you could elaborate this thing.
Yes, this is a very simple funda, I'm telling you. See, we have a five senses, right?
Yes,
We have five senses: eyes, nose, ears, skin
yes,
is the largest organ. Now,
yes,
whatever we learn through our five senses,
yes,
correct? And there
correct.
are processes like listening, vision, you have a hearing, you have a talking. Now, whole life from beginning, from the child you take birth, you are learning through five senses. They are the gateway of experience, and
Yes,
I call it, our life is a series of experiences.
yes.
And
I do
every
agree.
now when I am anything, like for example, now I'm talking to you, and this experience is recording in my mind. When I close my eyes tomorrow, I may visualize everything back.
Yes,
Okay, the same thing. Your whole life, if I tell you what you were doing at when you were in college, you close your eyes. You Even if you don't close, you will still know. Oh, yes, maybe you
yes,
had any girlfriend, maybe you didn't have any girlfriend. But if I ask you, you will immediately remember. And if
yes,
I ask you what color you were wearing, maybe that friend was there. What was the color? So you have your own movies. Everybody has their own movies which is
yes.
stored in their memory, and those are called events. Events.
Even.
Every life has an event. Now every event, and for example, you were five friends and you went for a movie. Okay, and that
Yes,
experience I want you to share. Okay, now I will ask all the fives. You won't believe, each one has a different movie.
yes,
They are not
yes,
same. Correct. Now, why
yes,
it happens? Why it happens? Now, those five will talk, go home and talk different. You will talk different. They will talk different. So each one has their own movie. And for example, you are talking to your sister, you will tell
yes.
something else. And then your sister will talk to somebody else. She will talk something different. She will not talk the same what you have
Exact.
given.
Yes, yes, yes,
So it keeps changing. Correct. By the
yes,
time your event, for example, your event is event 1, correct? Your sister event is event 2. Her friend is event 3,
you
4,
are
5,
free.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. By the time it is event 20, your movie is disappeared, your story is disappeared, and something else is come up.
I do agree with this.
Correct?
Yes,
So
correct.
now, whichever, and how does it happen? I'll tell you. Now, your neurons has a normal process of processing the information, taking
Yes,
from the five senses. So there are three things. Number one, delete, distort, and generalize. Now, whenever you witness an event, you will not remember everything 100%. You may delete something, and it's
yes.
not in your hand. It gets deleted on its own. That's
Automatically.
a
Yes,
that's a process brain has
yes,
to do. Next thing is distorting. Like, you are maybe some viewer, he's sitting here, or somebody who is watching this program. You'll say, no, 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 she's not saying right. No, no, this cannot be possible. Somebody has told me something. So you are distorting the information. You are changing it to something else. You don't agree with me, so you change. Your mind is changing it. Okay.
okay.
The third thing is generalization. Now you are generalizing it that, no, this must be like that. All the motivational speakers are like that. They talk the same. So you have generalized it.
Yes,
Correct. So this is, and then you have made a story. You have made an event. Now the person has an event which is very different from yours, which is
yes,
different. Now the person goes tell to somebody, then it goes like 30. And by the time it reaches back to me, it is not the same. It is very different. Maybe it has got more hate speech. Maybe it has changed my name. Maybe it has changed how I speak. Maybe it has changed. And I will be thinking, I mean, I never told all these things. I never said this. So
Yes.
are you getting me now? So
This
what
is
people are
happening.
doing, they're simply taking, yeah, this is happening. People are taking the thing, adding something, and sometimes they don't even add this, sometimes they just, and they do not get into the detail whether this event had happened or not. Now, I want to tell you that there was an accident happened. Okay, accident happened. Somebody saw. So there is an accident happened. The one guy was injured. The other person that no, I saw there was an accident happen. Injured. I think that guy was Muslim and that was Christian. They added two things. Huh?
Hmm.
Third says that no, there was one child also. You don't know. There was one lady sitting there. She was the one who said another thing added. By the time it reaches to the 30
He
people,
was drink. He was drunk.
it became like a communal thing,
Yes.
whereas it was a very normal accident. Now, the person, somebody comes to me with the such news, I will always ask. There are three questions you should always ask if you want to
Yes.
avoid such negativity. Number one
Yes.
question that, have you seen it?
One thing. Okay.
Who told you this? Okay. Number
Okay.
two, that is it, if you are giving me, is it going to benefit me? Is it going to benefit
Right.
me?
Right.
I mean, if I forward the message, what benefit I'm going to get? I'm not going to get any benefit. You have not seen, you don't know what it is, from where it is come. Okay,
Yes.
who, how do you say? You need to say how, what, who. Number one.
How?
Number
What?
four,
And who?
who, how? How do you know? Who told
Yes.
you? And what? Have you been there? And then, does it beneficial to me and beneficial to you? It says no. Then you have to last say that, does it really help anybody? Is it going to help the society or do anything for that? And if it says no, then there is no point, delete the message and throw it away.
Wow.
Very, very
This
simple.
should be followed by our audience. Please take care, brothers and sisters. Kamlesh ji having great global exposure, and we are blessed that we have Kamlesh ji today for spreading positivity. So, Kamlesh ji, it's really
Yeah.
interesting and good things you're telling. We want to know more. Anything else you want to share with our audience? Any?
Yes, I would say, like, for example, if you see today's very unfortunate pandemic is going on, we are really sad looking at the condition of the people, which is happening all around the world. I would say that instead of talking about death, instead of talking about the sickness, instead of talking about the other thing, talk about how people have recovering, they are feeling better, how, you know how do you attract the positive energy, how spread the peace, spread the happiness, give more smiles to people, smiles a lot, be emotionally intelligent instead of feeling low, pull the people up and bring them up. No, nothing is going to happen. It is going to fine. If people call you and say, "Ah, this is happening," no, no, nothing. It's nothing like that. See, listening to the news day and night. Again, ask three questions: what, who, when. Is it going to help me? No. Is it going to help the society? Nothing. So just shut it off. Because
Yes,
we are watching more and more negative things. People are producing.
we are feeding.
People are
We are feeding
producing fake news.
regularly.
They are producing fake news. And see, it is kind of a trash, I'll tell you. You are collecting the trash, people are giving you more trash. You collect, they
Yes.
give you more. You collect, give you more. What, when you ask these three questions, you refuse that I do not carry any trash bag. So I don't need your trash.
So
And
this is
I
the
believe
solution.
very strongly, Dharunji, that,
Yes.
you know, I'll tell you one Buddha story, very nice story. This I
Please, please,
always talk
please.
to people about it.
Yes.
Mahatma Buddha was going with his disciple from village to village. They go and they ask for
Yes. Yes.
uh, bhiksha, they ask for alms. So the people were abusing him that you are doing nothing and you people are going from here to there. So they were continuously abusing. And but his disciples were quiet, but Buddha was smiling all the time, and they were walking, and they never stopped. They were walking, but people were throwing stone and they were abusing, and it was going on long time. But what happened? There was no change in the energy. Buddha was still smiling, and the disciple were watching that, how calmly he is still walking. At the end of the day, when they were out of the village, the villagers were really surprised that after doing all that, nothing has changed. So they came to Buddha and says that we so much we abused you, so much we trying to put stone on you, and you are still smiling. You nothing happened to you. So Buddha said that if you will give me something, and if I don't take, what will happen? The person says it will remain with me. So yeah,
Yeah.
okay. So I didn't take. I don't have any trash bag.
Wow.
So I didn't take. And what I am giving you, now see, you are smiling. So you have taken my smile.
Yes.
So what I have, I'm sharing with you. What you have, you are sharing with me. But I refuse to take. So, whatever the media and anybody else and the people are spreading to you, it is your choice. You have the power to refuse or to open your trash bag and take it and hold it with you and spread it everywhere and get up and end up having it BP, sugar, and all those problems. So, what do you want? Do you want sugar, BP, and all that, or you want smiles? So, take smiles and
Smile.
spread the smile.
Yes. Yes. That's really
And it
great.
is
That's
very, very simple. It is really very simple, trust me, Arunji. I feel sometime,
indeed.
people listen to the people, negative talks, and then they will save it, pamper it. They will spend whole day thinking about it. They will find somebody else to pass on. They will add their, what do you say, spices, and then they put on. In the meantime, whole day they were tense. They have spoiled their body, mind. They may have their BP goes up and down.
Yes.
At the end of the day, did it benefit you? Question is that if it didn't, you would simply has to refuse. Simple.
Yes.
And I strongly believe what you have. Do you have smile? So give me that. And otherwise, I don't need anything. So
Right.
start from today, smiling, more smile, frown less, say gratitude, and no negativity. Don't find. And start counting your blessings. Start counting what you have.
Wow. That's really great. That's really
And
great.
that is the way to positivity.
Wow.
Whatever is there in my pocket, whatever is there in my bag, that only I can give. I have
Yes.
smiles, so I'll give you smiles.
Wow.
I have happiness, I'll give you happiness. I have peace, I'll give you peace. So what you have, check what you have. What do you have in your pocket? That you should
Yes.
give me.
That's really great. Wow. Kamlesh Ji,
And
and
you said wow. In my all the trainings, wow is one word. When I leave the training, I leave it with wow. And where this wow word has made it has created a magic in my trainings. I'll tell you how. You know,
yes.
you
Yes,
have
please.
some people have lost the job, for example.
Yes.
Some people have lost their mother or brother. Somebody is definitely, it's a sad thing. I mean, I don't want to say, but
Yes.
we ask questions. Why me? Why me? Why me? We start
Yes.
finding pain. It's an invitation of pain when I ask, why me? Then it is an invitation of pain. Instead of saying, why me? You have to say, wow. Say, wow.
Yes.
Wow, it's me. Maybe God find me
I would
more
like to. Yes.
compassionate person. That is why it has given to me. So instead of saying why, say wow. Wow, it's me. And when you say wow, then your
Magic.
brain, you are actually made a trick to your brain because you are in a negative situation, but you used a word wow, you made it positive, and your brain start feeling good and it start producing positivity around you. And you are able to overcome with your pain and sadness. So, in the moment of the anger, pain, sadness, just close your eyes and say, wow, God, you are still there. Say, wow. And say very loud, wow. You will find that your body is expanding. Because when we are sad, we shrink. But wow, when you say, you expand. And I would say that use more wows in your life and make your life wow.
Yes, I love vows, and I believe to give wow experience also. This is this
Yes.
is something common in both of us. Uh, Kamalji, Kamleshji, you, I mean, you have international exposure. Gulf, Greece, Spain, Lagos, India, and many other countries. You are highly innovative, connected, respected, and influencer. So
Yes.
this is something. I mean, you have some great thing in your life. You achieved a lot. You are a successful businesswoman. So mm, I want to know one thing, that what is the biggest factor that has helped you to be successful?
One thing has always, you know, as I said, come what may, whatever challenge comes in front of me.
I'm ready.
I only believe, if I believe I can, I will. वो हिंदी में कहते हैं ना, हिंदी में बोलती हूँ एक सेंटेंस.
जी
And this this teaching is come from my mother, you know.
जी जी
I
प्लीज प्लीज.
remember um, one fine day I was very sad with something. I think I was doing something which I wanted to achieve. I couldn't do it. There was something, you know. She said that तुम कर सकती हो. एक बार डिसाइड कर लो बस. Once you decide, you can do it. I know. You तुम सब कर सकती हो. And then she told me, मन के हारे तो सब हारे, मन के जीते तो सब जीते.
वाह वाह,
और
सही
उनका
कहा.
वो जो सेंटेंस है, उनका जो सेंटेंस है, मैं कभी भूलती नहीं हूँ. तो जिस समय मैं अपने सामने एक टारगेट रखती हूँ, एक गोल रखती हूँ, मैं उसमें बिलीव करती हूँ. और मैं मतलब I
You have to
believe,
believe.
I decide, I will. Simple. So you believe, decide, and you will, surely. So my willpower has been always there, a source of inspiration for me to achieve whatever I wanted to achieve, even till today. One more thing I want to tell it to the youth, especially people who are listening to me. Youth, people around you, your grandparents, your family, your neighbor, your teacher, they all have wisdom, they all have experience.
Yes,
Just take even one single advice from them, the word of wisdom, and carry on that wisdom, and you will be the winner always.
really great advice. Friends, please listen carefully and implement in your life. Kamlesh ji, as you know, 95% of the world are suffering from this crisis,
Yes,
this
correct.
pandemic. And every time, everyone have both side, dark and light,
Yeah,
day and night, good and bad.
correct. Hmm.
So, you know, this situation is bad for many,
Yes, yes, of course, many.
bad for many. So,
Yeah,
in this situation, this condition, what should they should do to be motivated to be positive?
as I said, that gratitude is very, very important. You know, at this crisis time, you are staying in a place where you are taken care, you have food in your hand, you have family with you.
Yes,
So the gratitude is the most important thing you should have. And more we say gratitude, more we more we feel connected, more we stay with the family. Gratitude for everything, gratitude for your breathing, This is very, very important. Gratitude for the
Yes.
oxygen around me, gratitude for the environment, gratitude for my neighbors, gratitude for my country, gratitude for the, the food I'm getting on my plate, gratitude for the water I'm getting in my house, gratitude for, I'm able to sleep well in the night, gratitude for, having, in my house, there are people around me whom I can talk. Gratitude for everything what you have. And if you be in gratitude, it will lead to complete positivity. It will lead to everywhere the peace, the happiness. Gratitude always leads to happiness and peace.
Really,
So,
really.
gratitude is the basic thing. Here, I'll tell you one small story on that. Very, very nice on gratitude. Uh,
Yes,
there
please.
was a there was a bird. You know, he was in a fully snow area. Nothing was there to eat. And it used to cry that I will die one fine day. Very difficult to get something to eat. So the God messenger asked the God, why you have made this bird like that, poor guy. He will die one day. It will die. And God says, no, no, it will not die. No, no, it will die. Can I help him something? He says, no. That's he has to bear that. This is how he has taken birth like that. We can't interfere. Of course, if you want to help him, no, no, I want to help him. He said, okay, no problem. Help him with give him one thing if you want to give. Go and give. So when he goes there, the bird is really very sad and everything. He tells him that do one thing. I'll go and come back in one season. What you can do to help this situation, that anything and everything from today right now, if you get, start saying thank you for breathing, thank you for drop of water, thank you, anything and everything, start saying thank you right now and your things will improve. Nothing else I can do, I can only tell you. And do not live even a minute without saying gratitude. It has to come with your breath. So it happens. And the bird started saying thank you, thank you, thank you. Gratitude is, and you won't believe, the season was for 6 months, but it came
Yes.
before 3 months itself. He started getting fruits, he started getting everything. And when he came back, he was very surprised. The tree was green and everything was there. And he asked the God, what is this? Like, you told me it is almost more than 6 months. He says, because he was in gratitude. I couldn't say no. So if we say gratitude, even God is there. Even मुझे लगता है कोई चीज है ही नहीं. Nothing is impossible in this world if you have a gratitude.
Wow. This is really
Now, right now, during pandemic time, people have forgotten to thanks. They're only getting panic.
and
They're only
blaming.
getting panic on everything. They're getting panic because of the bad. They don't think before forwarding the things. They talk. 10 people die. They talk 100. They
Hmm.
don't talk about 200 people have come out and they have recovered.
Yes.
So I would ask everybody that be in gratitude and start talking about things which is happening and they are good. What I have, start talking about that rather than what I don't have.
Wow. Madam, it's really amazing. Both story was awesome, and I think my viewer will definitely get benefit of these two beautiful story.
Thank you.
Madam,
Here I'll tell you one thing. You remember you have heard about the glass half or the glass full.
yes, yes, yes,
It used to be a theory, but now the
yes,
theory has changed. I'll tell you the
yes,
change theory.
yes.
you
Please,
know
please.
it doesn't matter, the water is only this much. Like, for example, I'll tell you, this is a bottle. Okay, it
Yes,
has got only this much water. See, only small water. Okay,
yes.
if I ask you to hold the bottle like this, you will say, it's easy, I can hold it. It's a small water. But if I ask you that hold this bottle throughout the day 5 hours, can you hold it?
No.
No. Why? The water is very small. What is the problem? What will happen? So it is not a matter of quantity of the negative energy.
Yes.
It is a matter of how long you hold it.
Clear. Clear.
Are
As
you
soon
getting
as
that?
possible. As soon as possible, we have to leave that.
Sooner you drop it,
Yes.
better your body will be, better your mind will be, better the environment, better the whole world.
Wow.
More than Corona, COVID, sorry
Hmm.
to use the word I normally don't use, I'm really sorry for that. Please remove this from that. More than this crisis,
Yes.
we are talking about more, we are discussing more, we are spreading more. So we have actually
Made
magnified
it
so much.
bigger.
Yeah.
We made it.
So we have made it so huge
Yes.
that, and we are holding it now. More we are hold, more our body, our mind, everything. So remember the water, half water, hot bottle story is gone. It's a new theory now. That how long you hold it, that matters.
That's really great,
So just
Kamalji.
drop it. Just I would ask everybody to drop it from today, right now, this minute. Drop everything and start looking forward to stay in the gratitude and start looking forward to have bright, beautiful, encouraging, successful career and happy, healthy, peaceful world.
Wow.
More jobs, more success, more business, and more money flowing in the economy. That's what my wishes are for everybody.
Yes, and I want to thank you from behalf of my team, Jeho
Yes.
Foundation, Kirti Care Foundation, and Kirti ji for for your great time and beautiful stories and precious guidance. Hopefully, this session will help. I
Thank
mean,
you.
help a lot to us, and I'm very thankful to you. And we wish you. We wish all the very best for all your future endeavors. Thank you
Thank you
so
very
much.
much.
Thank you so
Thank you
much.
very much. Thank you
Thank
very much for the opportunity given to me. I am really grateful to you, grateful to Kirti, to feeling that I have some words to deliver something to you and to somebody. I'm really obliged and I'm humbly grateful. I express my gratitude. Anything and everything that comes to you, uh, it has to be with gratitude, and I'm really truly humbly gratitude giving you the gratitude to you and to Kriti. Thank you very much.
it was
And I
pleasure.
hope that you keep growing, keep bringing more people to this movement, and this initiative is such an initiative. Continue growing it. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much, man.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.